So, welcome to the Blue Bridge once again. And I said I wasn't going to make another video preview or review until we won a game. And hey, presto, I spoke, it happened. We won a game, we beat Brighton. So, I'll be doing a review of that game and a look forward to our game against Fulham. So guys, I was our lucky charm on Wednesday when we played against Brighton because I actually went to the game. That's the first time I've been to a game in person since lockdown. So after lockdown, I sort of got in the habit of becoming this armchair supporter. This year I said, you know what, I think I want to go to a few more games, despite the pain of last season. So I got my membership renewed, but every time I went to get a ticket, sold out. But I managed to get a ticket for the Brighton game, and hey presto, we won. The last time I went to a game before lockdown, I think we won that game as well. So I think you can safely say that I'm our lucky charm, and I'll be trying to go to a few more games this coming season. So what I witnessed against Brighton, because we won, a lot of people we kind of are very irrational when we lose a game, but I can be more objective because we won this game. I didn't think we played too well in the first half, actually. I think the instructions were to play a mid-block. A lot of people saying we weren't pressing good, but I think we were instructed to play a mid-block. Brighton did look the more accomplished side, although they made 7 changes to their team. Everyone knows what they're doing. They pass the ball, they all look comfortable in possession, especially in the first half when we were playing out the back. We weren't too comfortable in possession, I thought. And a lot of people are saying, having a go at Sanchez for his poor passing. Okay, he probably thought that he was back at Brighton. He kept passing to Brighton players. We were very fortunate to get away with that one where Pedro knocked it over the bar when he passed it straight to him. But in fairness to him, and in his defence, we didn't give him a lot of options. Brighton pressed us hard, but we didn't position ourselves well enough to receive the ball. And everyone playing out from the back was a bit terrible. I don't think Nicolas Jackson had his best game, but he scored a goal, and that's what I like. Even if I prefer him to have a terrible game or an average game and score, rather than him to have a good game doing everything he should be doing apart from putting the ball in the back of the net. So my strikers need to score for me. And okay, even with Sanchez, his kicking wasn't good, but he did make some big saves. My goalkeeper, first and foremost, needs to save the ball, and he did that. So fair play. Cole Palmer was great, and probably between him and Cucurella's second half performance for the man of the match. Cole Palmer, trained well. You could see, his first touch, his awareness in that number 10 role. I loved him in that role. So I thought that, especially the second half when we upped our game, we pressed a bit higher. The goal gave us the confidence. We looked a lot better side in that second half. So those were the good performances for me. Levi Colwill as a left centre back as well, better, especially his passing between the lines, his line breaking passes. I like that. So those were the positives, and the fact that we beat Brighton, who have now become one of our biggest rivals for some reason. And so yeah, that's all good. But my worry, the setup was the way that the team was played, set up on Wednesday was good because everyone was playing in their proper positions, apart from obviously Cucurella, who the only reason he had to play as a right-sided centre half was because of the injuries and suspensions that we had, obviously for Gusto and Reece James. So, but everyone else played in their proper position, and with Cole Palmer playing as a link man, it kind of linked the midfield with the attack, and so Nicolas Jackson wasn't isolated. And so moving on to the game against Fulham, I bet your bottom dollar that he's going to switch back to the teams that we've seen in the league before. And if he does, then if we lose that game, it's really on Poch. Because going forward, he just needs to do this. Play the players in their right position. Have that link man. Cole Palmer has to play as that 10 role. It's good to see. I heard news today that Chukwuemeka was back in training. So he's probably going to be on the bench. He's back in full training. He was in partial training before he's in full training. So he'll probably be on the bench for this game. And it's good to have him back as well because he can play that role also. But I'd love to see Cole Palmer retain his position for the game on Monday, actually, we're playing. And I just want to see Levi Colwill playing as a left centre back rather than a full back. But we've got Ben Chilwell who's injured. And what is it with our full backs? We just can't keep them fit. His hamstrings are made of glass. They're popping all the time, and he's going to be out for 4 weeks, I'm hearing, with another hamstring injury. On the Ben Chilwell topic, I'm disgusted by some of our fan base, because some of our fan base are saying that they were cheering and celebrating the fact that Ben Chilwell was going to be out for a period of time. Some even going as far as to say they wish it was for the whole season. How do you call yourself a Chelsea supporter and wish injury on one of your players? I don't know. This is a sort of state of affairs now, the horrible side of social media and Chelsea fans. And I don't want to be associated with people who wish our players ill well, no matter how they feel they perform on the pitch. They don't wish to do that to your own players. It's not on for me. So anyway, so he's out, and Silva was rested. Is he going to be brought back again? Probably, but the difference is, on Wednesday, the way that Colwill was passing the ball, no hesitation, no 2-3 touches on the ball. It was quick passing. Silva this year, what he's been doing, he's been sort of pondering. He's been taking 2-3 touches on the ball. What that does is allows the opposition team to get back into their shape quickly. We need to be playing a lot quicker, moving the ball a lot quicker before the opponents can get back into the shape. And we're missing, with Silva doing, pondering on the ball. It's blunting our attacking edge. Nicolas Jackson is going to be out for the game against Fulham, so we're going to be probably having to play someone probably like a Sterling or Modric as a false 9. So don't know who it's going to be. Which one do you want, guys? Stick it in the comment section below. It's a pity, I said, although Jackson didn't have a good game, he scored that goal, and goals give you confidence. So it's a pity that he hasn't got the momentum to carry that on against Fulham. Broha probably won't play. It's a match too soon for Broha. So again, he's going to be on the bench. Hopefully we can get an half out of him if we're struggling against Fulham. Fulham's always a tough game for Chelsea, a big derby where they've won it more than we did. When I say won it more than we did, because they're the smaller team, they try that extra bit harder. So we've got to match them for endeavour on Monday. Did like the way we fought against Brighton, actually. We weren't pushovers, especially Cucurella was carrying the fight. Colwill was showing a bit of that John Terry leadership. And I love what he said after the game, where he said, it's up to me now to become the leader of the pack. So hopefully we can get that leadership, that aggression going in our game that we've badly lacked. And results, good results give you confidence. And because we had, we finished September on a high, hopefully we'll start October on a high also. Without the Jackson, it's going to be harder because we're struggling to score goals, and without a proper striker on the pitch, it's going to be even harder to score a goal against Fulham. And Fulham are a big side, they're a physical side as well. We're not that physical, but what I like about our goalkeeper is that he claims corners. He's not afraid to come in between bodies and get that ball and be dominant. So that's something which I like with our goalkeeper. A lot of people are giving him a hard time, especially because of his kicking the other day. But I'm prepared to see what this guy is all about. Again, I don't want to do a score prediction. I'm just hoping that because of that victory, as I said, against Brighton, he'll give us confidence to try and win this game, because we do, progressing in the cup's good enough, but we do need points in the league. We haven't been doing too well in the league, and so I'm just hoping for a big performance from these guys so we can have a little bit of momentum. So what do you guys think? Do you think that the result, the positive result against Brighton is going to have an impact on this game, is going to push us on? Or do you think, because it's a tough derby against Fulham, that we're going to struggle? So do you predict a win, a lose or a draw? Stick your comments in the section below. Don't forget, as always, to like, subscribe, turn on all post notifications to be notified every time I make a new video. So take care. Bye-bye.